Hello everybody. We are going to be making Valentine wreaths today. And I wanted to show you something I made earlier just real quick so that you can see what you can do just super quick to get something on your door. This foam wreath from Hobby Lobby. I got this heart, I don't know what you call it, wood heart decor at the dollar store. Wrapped it with burlap, hot glued that in the middle, made one of our bows, instant wreath. Took just a couple minutes and like $3, instant wreath. But now today we're going to do our own little takes kind of on this Valentine Day wreath design.
Put this on your door and you don't have to worry about strangers. You just scare them away. Happy New Year, everyone.
Yeah, happy new decade.
I know.
We have a new decade. It is very weird.
It feels weird.
What's weird is what's been going around on Facebook. We are just as close to 2050 as we are to 1990. And 1990 does not seem that long ago, and 2050 seems like forever from now. But we're 30 years either way from 1990 and 2050. But
we won't talk about 2050 because
yeah,
you know,
yeah, no.
Some of us that are 10 years older than the other will be around. So I'm gonna wrap my wreath, in burlap.
And I'm doing the same. And I found these little rolls of burlap at the Dollar Tree. And what I did find out when I was practicing, this one I made practicing, and I had burlap, but not the wired kind. The wired kind does work much better. It was easier to wrap around the styrofoam ring. And the Dollar Tree, I don't have it right here, it's over on the chair, but they also had this burlap in pink too, if you wanted to happen to do a wreath in pink. So we're just going to start by wrapping it around. I'm going to put a little bead of hot glue here to get started.
I don't want to cut it off the roll because I don't know, I don't know how much I'm going to need.
Yeah.
So it's going to be a little awkward looking, but you don't have to glue it each step of the way.
Right.
Just wrap it.
I'm just gluing my starter point down and I'm just going to wrap it. And Joelle's dog is not with us today because we're at my house, but my dog is with us.
Yes.
So you may occasionally hear Trevor.
It's okay.
He just decided to eat the cat food, if you could hear that going on over there.
Yeah, they don't want their own. They want to eat the others.
Yep.
Okay, so we're going to wrap this. And really, I have tried to plan this since I've been here for a couple of hours.
Yeah.
But we'll see.
We were kind of trying to figure out what we were going to do.
Yeah, neither one of us really decorate our homes much for Valentine's Day, but it's always nice to have a wreath to put on your door.
Yeah, we were just talking about that. I only have one Valentine decor item, so I'm thinking about doing a couple. And I have a couple things from the thrift store that I might turn into Valentine decor pieces. If I do, I'll pop them up for you to see. I am wrapping this. If you can see here, I'm just overlapping the previous layer just a little bit. That way you don't see any of the wreath behind it.
So it's kind of like this.
And I'm going to turn it around here so I'm seeing the front. Do it so that the front is facing you. That way you know exactly what's going to be seen.
And the flaws will be in the back.
Yeah, yeah.
So hopefully everybody had a wonderful Christmas and a wonderful New Year.
Yeah.
And let's see, we do have some people popping on here. Hello, Jackie, Kathy, Danielle.
Hello, everyone.
Hello.
Back with us again,
Yeah,
starting the new year out with us.
It's been forever. It really has.
Well, it has, because we had taped 2 of the last, so it's been quite a few weeks since we've actually
Yes.
gotten together.
And everybody, I'm sure you're all feeling your houses are bare after taking down the Christmas decorations.
Yeah.
I hate taking them down because your house looks naked. At least mine does, and I can never remember what I had where. And
Well, then you got to kind of redecorate all over again.
That's exactly what I did. I thought, what did I have on this shelf? I have no idea. So
As you're wrapping this, just be sure that you're pulling it kind of tight, or else you're going to get a lot of puckers in it.
Now she tells me. Yeah, she tells me.
Sorry.
No, it's okay. I've been doing that.
Um,
Kind of got the idea.
I am getting ready to repaint my house. I have had, you can't see the color of the living room walls, but they're kind of like a butterscotch color. And I have had that. I loved that color so much. It was at our previous house. The one we moved here 8 years ago. Jeez, we've been here 8 years. When we moved here 8 years ago, I wanted to bring the color with me. So I repainted this living room. And now I'm really tired of it. And I'm wanting to get more farmhousey looking. So I'm going to be going kind of with like different tones of white. But that's why there's hardly anything on that shelf, nothing behind her head. I'm starting to take stuff down.
We're going to have to fill them shelves with Valentine's Day stuff.
Huh.
I have a few pieces at home, but not very much. And I thought, oh, I don't know.
Okay, I've used up 1 roll. So I'm going to cut off a little bit of excess here, glue this, and then start with my second roll.
I think mine is a little wider.
Yeah, yours is a little wider.
Just a little.
So you
Maybe
might
not.
get further.
It's a bigger roll,
Yeah.
but I don't know. Maybe it's not wider.
No, I think it is
Just a
wider.
little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, a little.
Where'd you get yours
I
at?
don't know. Probably Hobby Lobby. I think I've had it for a while, I think.
Trying not to scald myself. And I know some of you have been very sick lately. I don't know if Linda's on it all today, but I know Linda's been really sick.
Yeah, I don't see her.
I hope you guys are getting your health back.
Yeah, I felt like garbage yesterday, and all I did was Monday I had the flu shot and the shingle shot. Oh my goodness, I felt like somebody ran me over, and I felt like my toenails even hurt. I know that's gross, but it's true.
Just achy.
And achy all over. Oh, it was bad, but I feel much better today.
I have not had the flu shot this year. Last year my cardiologist made me get it, but I have to get the pneumonia shot, but you don't get that annually. But because of my heart, I have to have the pneumonia shot.
Yeah, I have that too. You don't get that till you're in the 6 O's.
Yeah, well,
Not that I would know.
I'm an
you know.
overachiever. I started it young.
Okay, now mine's wrapped. Okay, so now I'm going to make sure it's nice and tight. And then I am going to glue it.
I have quite a few loose strings on this roll. Uh-oh. Just have to do some trimming.
Okay, is this the back? I don't remember. I think this is the back.
I have a confession to make. The wreath I took off of my front door this morning was my Thanksgiving wreath that we made.
You didn't ever get your Christmas wreath up?
Nope. Nope. And every time I would pull into the house, I would think, I've got to change that wreath. And then I would get in the house and you don't see it because the door's closed. And I took it down this morning because I thought Joelle is just gonna yell at me if I've had that up, and then here I'm telling on myself anyway.
Hey, there's a house up north that when we went up north between Christmas and New Year, and there's a house that's up there that has Halloween decorations still in their front yard.
Wow.
Like, not the blow up ones, but they're like plastic or something.
Yeah.
And they're still in their front yard.
Wow.
But the house is decorated for Christmas. So I don't understand why they don't take those down. It was like Dracula's.
They're mixing the holidays.
I don't know. I thought that was strange. I think
Or maybe they leave it up all year round, both of them. Maybe in summer you will see that they have that stuff still up.
I don't know. You know, sometimes when I see a house that has decorations that should be down long ago, then it makes you wonder what's going on in that home, you know?
Yeah.
Like maybe they're sick or they've had a tragedy or something. But
Oh, great. So my neighbors have all probably been worried about us. Because why does Kim still have a Thanksgiving wreath on her door?
okay, so if you have an ugly part, like that doesn't kind of match the rest out here, that's where you're going to want to put your embellishments, your bows or whatever,
Mhm.
so you can hide it. Because
Yeah.
not that I have a boo-boo, but
Look at how
do.
I only have this much to go.
Oh, you have more though. Okay.
Yeah, I have more, but I'm not gonna I'm not gonna unwrap and try to move it. I'm just gonna put a new piece.
Yeah, and just put your bow there.
Yeah.
Okay, so I have mine all wrapped. Here it is. And I'm going to wait till this glue, I put a lot of glue. I got a little carried away with the glue. And I'm going to add my embellishments. You don't have, you can put whatever you want on these, any way you want to. And what I did is I found these little hearts at the dollar store. They were all connected in the back, like it hung on in a row down like this. So I took it apart.
Like on a ribbon.
Yeah, on a ribbon. And they're just little cardboard, well, kind of hard cardboard, little hearts. And I'm going to use these, I'm pretty sure.
We're kind of winging it. We kind of got out everything we thought, you know, that we could put together. And then you're kind of seeing the process. We didn't really determine ahead of time what we were doing too much.
We usually don't.
Yeah.
We don't. We just do it. We just wing it.
We get a general idea. Today's was Valentine wreaths.
Yeah. Yeah, but I will put this on my door, even though I don't decorate much.
Yeah.
I do that, and I have a couple little things in my tray, the trays that we made.
Mm-hmm. The tiered trays?
Not the tiered, the other one, the like cookie tray.
Oh, yeah, the
tray.
cake platter thing.
I took everything off mine that I had Christmas stuff on it. I decorated for Valentine's Day, and I'll take a picture and post it.
Yeah.
Because it turned out really cute. I have it in my kitchen on my counter, and I'm gonna like use that as decorating.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I'm gonna use it as that. Since I shouldn't be making too many cookies because you know I'm supposed to be like watching it. And we have a few more people that are joining us. We have Brianna.
Hi, Bree.
And Faith. And Jenna. And Lee.
Everybody's
And
back
Lori.
with us. Yay.
Like, sometimes when you go away, people go away.
Yeah.
You know. And then
That's
they
why
don't
we
come
taped a
back.
couple, because we didn't want you to
Go
forget
away.
about us, but we knew with the holidays we weren't going to be able to get together
No, it's hard
each
sometimes.
week.
We have to plan, like I text her and say, okay, this is the days that I have available.
Yeah.
And if they mesh with her days available, it works. So, but that's how we do it.
Yeah. Because we both help with our grandkids and then have our own stuff going on. So our schedules sometimes collide. And don't forget, I know we do this all the time and you might think it's cheesy, but we don't know another way to do it because we're not supposed to say these words, I guess. So we appreciate it. And my dog is whining.
Okay, so now I'm trying to figure out what I want. I'm starting putting my hearts and I'm going to put them on the side. So I'm going to add them and I'll show you.
Oh,
Hopefully show you what it looks like.
I left my decoupage over
I
here.
get them on.
what I decided to do with mine is I found these little wood hearts at the Dollar Tree, and they're real cute. You can paint them, you can do whatever you want. I found a piece of scrapbook paper that I liked, and I'm going to decoupage it to the front of that. But I have to cut my string off here. It'll be easier to Mod Podge it that way. Just gonna put a coat on, and also at the Dollar Tree, I grabbed these you know I like these metal words. They had love, XO, XO, and Valentine. And they come in this metal color, just regular metal. And I painted the word Valentine black, and I'm gonna put it over top of this. So let me throw a little bit of Mod Podge on here.
Sorry I'm being quiet, but I'm thinking. Trying to decide how I want to place my hearts.
How many of you decorate for Valentine's, and what type of decorations do you put up? Because I would like to do a little bit more decorating this year, but I just really have never done Valentine decorating.
I know, me either. Hi, Kim. I hope you're feeling better.
Hello.
Miss Kim Burke. She
Oh.
me.
Oh.
So I hope you're feeling better. I'm glad you're
Kim,
watching.
I hope you're doing okay. That can be tough.
Okay, so let me put this.
Cute. Look at how far ahead of me you are.
Well, you're doing.
It's not a competition.
You're doing more detailed work than I am.
It's not a competition. I just like to be done first.
Oh, I know. You can tell she's the baby of the family.
Yep.
You can tell she is, not me. I hope this is gonna work out. I think.
It's not sticking in my edges good enough here. I was kind of surprised. I think it was even before Christmas. A couple days before Christmas, I was in Hobby Lobby, and they already had Easter stuff going up. And I couldn't believe it. And I had looked in at the time, they didn't have any Valentine up yet. So they were putting Easter up before Valentine. But then I was in there this week, and they actually have, you know, a bunch of their Valentine stuff out now. But it seems like we're not even able to get done with one holiday before we're already having to be ready for the next one.
And there's Carla has joined us.
Hi, Carla.
And I usually buy things in the dollar spot at Target. I only have a few Valentine's Day decorations, but I see my mom is working on some. Yes, Melissa, I am. But you're not having, this is my wreath. I will make you one if you want. And we have Mallory and Nick.
Hi, everybody.
Thank you for joining us. It's so exciting.
I am not going to put Mod Podge on the front of this. And I know that you're usually supposed to, but the Mod Podge I have is only glossy, and I don't want it glossy. So it's gonna stick okay, but I'm just gonna leave it just the paper so that it has the matte look. But then I'm gonna glue my word Valentine that I painted black onto the front of here.
And then I've got my hearts placed on the side over here. Like I said, these came from the Dollar Tree, and there was 5 of them on a ribbon to hang on your door. So I just deconstructed it and put them on here. And now I'm going to put my bow on. I made the bow earlier so we wouldn't take up so much time, but it's just our regular crisscross bows that we make.
My goodness, I'm having to push this. really hard for some reason. I'm sorry if my dog's annoying you because he whines. He annoys me because he whines too. He's like an old man anymore.
He is old.
He is. But he goes in towards our bedroom like it's 7:30 every night and looks at the door because he's got a bed on the floor in our bedroom. He looks at the door, he looks at me, he looks at the door, and he's like, "Woman, aren't you ready to go into bed yet?" He's just very set in his ways now that he's an old man.
How old is Trevor?
Trevor was born in 2008, and so he is 11. He'll be 12 this year. He was born in April. He was actually born the week my sister passed away, and we rescued him from a dog rescue and got his like birth information. So that was,
I remember when you got him.
kind of neat to have some new life come in after. Not that at all I think he replaced my sister. I'm just saying it's kind of neat. It was at the same time.
That looks good.
So far, are you all done?
No, I have to put my, I'm gonna put a, excuse me, technical Oh, Joelle. I must not have put enough glue on that. Oh, hold on a minute. Oh my goodness.
Like we said, we didn't think these through too much today. Trying to see how much glue I need. Trevor, go lay down.
Yeah, I think I need to add a little bit more glue to that bow. Sorry. I was holding it up and it fell right off. Like, oh,
That was
good.
good time.
I'm gonna add a holder to it, like a beads.
Oh,
like a beaded little
hanger.
thing for it, if I can figure out how to make it. I have these little beads, and it actually came like this from the Target dollar spot. It was like for Christmas. It's like a little ornament. So I grabbed a couple of those, and then I just took the beads off of it.
I love Target Dollar Spot.
I do too.
The quality of their items is really good.
That's right. I know that. I saw those and I thought, oh, those are really cute. We can use those as a project. So what I'm going to borrow some of your jute because I didn't bring mine.
Absolutely.
Take some jute rope.
Here we go. I have it kind of at an angle so far. We'll let this kind of dry. Let me show you this ribbon I found at Hobby Lobby that I absolutely loved. Can you see it? Can they see it from where they're at? Oh, it's not caught up yet. But it's the trucks, like the trucks that carry the Christmas trees, but it's full of hearts. And they had it in Hobby Lobby in the Valentine aisle, and I absolutely thought it was adorable.
It is really cute.
So I've already made one bow. Two we had made a couple ahead of time, but it's missing something, so I'm gonna have to add something to it because it just, I don't know, it just doesn't look right to me.
And if you've ever tried to thread jute rope, it's very difficult because it frays on the end. But I saw a video yesterday, and the tip they gave was to put a little bit of hot glue on the end of your rope. And just give it a minute to kind of cool off before you put your fingers on it. But just a dab of glue, let it dry, and it makes it firm, like the end of a shoelace kind of thing. And you can thread it much easier.
That's a good idea.
That's what I said. I was like, yes.
Wednesday tips with Joelle.
That's right. I thought that was a great idea because I hate that. It's because it frays and you can't get it in there. You can put spin on it, but it doesn't, that doesn't really help it much either. So what I'm going to do is try, the holes are pretty big on this bead. I want to make sure. And I do, look how good that works. Look at that.
Nice.
Slides
Yeah.
right through.
Very nice.
So I'm going to do that from now on. So I'm going to put just these plain little beads on here. Just to add a little hook to hook it on instead of putting a hook on the
Yeah.
back of it.
Yeah.
But then it might hang too low on my door. What do you think? Maybe not.
You can always change it if it's too long. I'm having to do a little bit of gluing on this ribbon. I just did not like the way it had looked, so I'm adding this heart stuff. But I don't know that it's going to make it look any better.
It's more muted colors
Right?
on the bow.
Yeah.
Alright, so I got these beaded on. And this last one's got deformities. There, okay.
Of a deformed bead.
I do. Okay, so I got my bow on. I got my hearts on. And now I'm going to try to add a beaded. I don't know what I'm doing, so just, you know, don't pay any attention to me.
That's cute like that.
It's cute, it is, but I don't know if I cut the string long enough to go around here. I may have to like gluing it on. So hold on, because you know, I didn't think it through before I did it, actually. If I had a stapler.
You want a stapler?
Do you have a stapler?
Yeah.
I could staple it and it would probably work great. You just gotta figure out. It's really best if you figure things out before you start your craft, but you know.
Yeah, this is trying to get back at it after the holidays.
Does this one open? Does it open like that?
Yep.
Okay. So, I think what I need to do.
Okay. One bow, but I'm going to make a couple others and see how it looks. At least one more and try to kind of fill it in a little bit.
Next week, maybe, we haven't looked at our schedules yet, but we're going to do Valentine's Day banners.
Yep.
To hang, like I'm going to hang it across my fake fireplace mantle. And Kim has a, what do you call those kind of pictures? Picture that's wood around and then it's got
With
the
the
metal
wire in it. Yeah, the metal.
swirls, like through it. She's going to hang hers from there. But they're really cute. So we're going to be doing that maybe next week if we can do that. So we'll let you know what day we're available next week to do that. Alright, so let's see.
Just not thrilled with how that bow looks. Just don't like it.
We'll just make a different one. You know, if you don't like it,
Yeah.
make a different one.
Yours lay so cute.
I don't know, they're the same.
Maybe I need to kind of pinch, give a little bit of motion to it a little bit. Oh yeah, that's a little better.
Oh, you texture it.
Yeah,
Texturing
Just pinching and turning, that's what I was forgetting to do. That's why the wire ribbon is so good for doing
Especially these bows, because these bows are...
Looks a lot better just with a little bit of, like, you know, movement in the ribbon like that.
We'll see if the stapler is going to work for holding this on. It should, because it's not that heavy. Now I just have to figure this out. What I'm going to do with this.
I love these little crisscross ribbons. I had never made these like this, and Joelle taught me how to make them when we first started this.
I saw it on a craft show called Wreath, and I saw it on there how she made them, and I thought, gosh, those are easy. I can do those.
Yeah.
And they turn out cute, and you can do them any. You can do them any way, as thick as you want, as big as you want. But if you do them too big and they're not wired, they flop.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the only thing, is if you're going to make a large bow, make sure you use a wired ribbon. Then it won't flop. But now we make these bows on a lot of stuff. Yeah, because we really like them.
I had ribbon that said Happy Valentine's Day.
You did. It was sitting right here a minute ago.
Oh, here it is.
It's right in front of our face.
Yeah.
Neither one of us saw it. Okay. Let me see what's going on here.
Earlier I lost my glasses and I looked through the entire house for them and finally found them in my bedroom on the dresser, and I don't remember going in there and setting them down, which is the scary thing, but found them.
Alright, so is that one hanging straight? I don't know if it's hanging straight. It's kind of
That's a little crooked.
It is crooked. Oh, Joelle. You know why? Because these little things are heavier. So I should have put this over here a little bit more, but it's no problem. I can take it off and reposition it, I'm sure. I should be able to pull these right out. They pulled right out, yeah.
On the front of our house, we have a wooden letter P, initial P, and then I took house numbers that I got at Lowe's and put our house numbers down the length of the P, and when we hung it on the house, it was leaning to the side because of the weight of the house numbers. So we had to go back to Home Depot and we bought a couple little weights and we attached them to the back of the circle part of the P to kind of get the weight so it would lay right.
Yep, that's the thing. If you're putting one side heavy, that's going to happen. So you gotta realize that when you hang it. I don't know if I'm even going to put these beads on. I thought it was going to be cute, but I don't think it's going to hang right. Even if I put it here, I have to put, it would be way over here and it wouldn't look right. So I'm not going to do that. That was a thought, but no, I changed my mind. I'm going to just leave it like this. That way I can hook it where it's going to look.
It's always good to give things a try, though.
Yeah, because I thought it would have been a cute thing, but I'll use it on something else. No problems.
That's part of crafting, though, and part of learning how to do any of this stuff.
Yep. Trial and error.
Yeah.
Some things turn out and some things don't turn out.
And at the end of the day, it's crafting. It's not that big of a deal.
Yeah.
So you just do your best and...
Okay, well, I think mine...
I'm just going to glue
We'll wait and show them
this.
together.
I know I'm being...
No, it's okay
late
because
here.
mine just did not do what I wanted it to do, but you know what I might do? Hold on.
This ribbon says Happy Valentine's Day, so I'm trying to glue it so that you can see the words on it. Plus it's not wired, so I can glue it compared to the wired one. That's a way to kind of mix in some regular ribbon with your wired ribbon bows. Ow, kind of glue them. Okay.
I'm putting a bead right in the middle of mine. Oh. That's cute.
Does that look okay like
That
that?
looks good because it looks, maybe just have to fluff it up when it's all on there
Yeah.
together. That looks cute. I added a little bit of black and white ribbon to the middle of my bow because it's grounding, and I think I like a little bit of black everywhere. I have it everywhere in my house, and I like a little bit just because I do.
They have always said, like on home design shows, that you always need a little bit of black or a very dark brown in every room to kind of ground the room.
And Georgia and Terry, thank you for joining us. And Lisa, thank you. We have a lot of people watching today.
And if you came in late, you can grab the replay.
Yeah.
Aww.
Did yours fall off to you?
Yes.
This glue is like taking longer to dry
It
or something.
is.
It's like soaking into the burlap.
Yeah.
So I put that little bead there. How does that look?
Oh, that looks cute.
It kind of just...
That bead looks really cute on that.
So I added a little bead to the center of the bow. I don't know if you can see that. It just looked like a little button or something. It just kind of made it pop a little bit.
This is not my glue gun day, let me tell you. Had much better days
I
with
had to
glue
hold mine
guns.
down and then it still fell off.
Okay. I'm sure it'll fall off, but I'll hold it for now. But there we go. 2 different wreaths. This is my wreath. So 2 different wreaths with the same kind of similar idea. So if you're needing something for on your door, like we said, we don't even decorate that much for Valentine's Day. And here's that other one that I made. You can always just run to the Dollar Tree, get a couple ideas, throw them together, and you'll have a pretty wreath for your front door.
For your front door, exactly. And it just looks nice to have something pretty on your door.
Yeah.
So there you go.
There you
so
go.
Thank you for joining us today, and make sure that you do this for us.
Yep.
And
if you put a Valentine wreath on your door, go ahead and add it in the comment section. Add a picture so everybody can share with your creations too. All right.
well,
Have a great
you.
day.
Have a nice day.
Bye.
Bye-bye.